Of course, there is some evidence that about 2 decades ago, Trump was a lot more eloquent. In fact, there's a controversial quote that just came out from an interview in 2000 that Trump did with Maximum Golf magazine, which is also the amount of golf Trump plays as president. Apparently, while being Maximum interviewed, Trump pointed out a young socialite at Mar-a-Lago and told a reporter, "There is nothing in the world like first rate," and there it is. The grabby area. Now, to be fair, maybe Trump wasn't referring to the female anatomy. Maybe he was referring to the popular British children's movie character, First Rate Pussy, who you might remember from First Rate Pussy, Cat About Town, First Rate Pussy, Tea Time Shenanigans, and of course, First Rate Pussy meets 5-star trouser snake. So, why? Really? Big fans. They all read those books as children. Now, why are we just now hearing about this? Well, because according to the interviewer, the editor-in-chief changed the quote to, "There is nothing in the world like first-rate talent." Wow. I gotta say, an editor who lacks the courage to run that quote is a real talent. But there were also... There are also some less scandalous scandals this week, like the one at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. The CFPB was designed to regulate the reckless behavior that led to the stock market collapse of 2008. But people on Wall Street and Republicans hate the CFPB, including Director of the Office of Management and Budget and losing his Harry Potter, Mick Mulvaney.
It is, to me, sir, one of the most offensive concepts, I think, in a representative government, which is almost completely unaccountable government bureaucracy, government regulatory agency.
It turns up being a joke, and that's what the CFPB really has been, in a sick, sad kind of way.
And guess who Trump appointed to take over the CFPB? It's Mick Mulvaney. But don't worry, Mulvaney insists that despite what he said in the past, he takes his new job seriously.
This agency will stay open. The rumors that I'm going to set the place on fire or blow it up or lock the doors are completely false.
No one said anything about fire or explosions. Thank you for hiring me. I take this position seriously. Rumors that I'm going to embezzle $1 billion, then create a distraction by setting off the sprinklers while I escape to the airport are completely false. Quick question, which way is the airport? We got a great show for you tonight. Carol Burnett is here, but first, when we come back, I share my darkest confessions. Stick around. Don't forget to click subscribe. It's almost as satisfying as skip ad.